10 Interesting Creatures Found in Caves. Olm. Living in the karst caves of Slovenia and Croatia, Olm is an eyeless, white, dragon-like amphibian. Calling it a dragon is not far away from the truth. When it was first discovered in the 18th century, many believed they were baby dragons. Olm is an aquatic salamander, and in contrast to most amphibians, it is entirely aquatic. Did you know Olm is likely the first troglodyte discovered, and to date, it is also the largest? These strange-looking creatures are also the only exclusively cave-dwelling chordate species found in Europe. Kauai cave wolf spider. Discovered in 1971 in a few lava tubes on the Hawaiian island of Kauai, this spider is one of the rarest creatures in the world. You'll be surprised to know that researchers have never documented more than 30 spiders at a time. Locals call this 8-legged predator the blind wolf spider. These creatures have lost their eyes because of the domain where it lives in isolation and darkness. Despite being blind, they can detect the presence of potential food items and actively stalk their prey, and the Kauai cave amphipod is its favorite prey. Cave pseudoscorpion. As the name suggests, they look like scorpions but aren't. Found widely in Alabama's extensive cave systems, cave pseudoscorpions are predatory arthropods that look like hybrid offspring of a spider and a scorpion. There are over 3,500 species of pseudoscorpions worldwide. These creatures only have a single pair of eyes or no eyes, and terrestrial pseudoscorpions have 2 sets of eyes. Scientists found a new species of pseudoscorpion in the year 2010. Living in the deep granite caves of Yosemite National Park, the new species featured venom-filled claws. Tumbling Creek cave snail. Found on the undersides of rocks inside a cave in the Tumbling Creek area of southern Missouri, the Tumbling Creek cave snail is a small, white, blind, aquatic snail. They live in areas with large deposits of bat guano, and scientists speculate that they might rely on guano biofilm runoff as a source of nutrition. The life history aspects of these creatures are unknown. Even its reproductive behavior is not known. At the time of their discovery, over 15,000 of these individuals existed, but water pollution severely depleted their numbers. Cave crayfish. These creatures can be found around the world, but the southeastern United States, especially Alabama and Florida, is thought to have the most crayfish species. Troglodytes have adapted to cave life, which means limited food supply, and that is why they typically have slow, energy-efficient metabolisms. Scientists have used southern cave crayfish as an example of a long-lived species, claiming that they lived over 100 years because of their slow metabolism. But studies have failed to prove that this extraordinary lifespan is typical. Devil's Hole pupfish. This fish is rare, very rare. You'll be surprised to know that it is found only in a single aquifer-fed pool within a limestone cavern in the Th Valley National Park. This environment is quite unusual for fish because of its temperature and efficient oxygen levels. Do you know these fish only manage to live for about a year? But whatever time they have, they spend it frolicking like puppies, hence their name. Smaller size, absence of pelvic fins, low fecundity, unfortunately, and less aggressive behavior are some of their distinctive characteristics. Texas blind salamander. Yet another troglodyte salamander that could be easily mistaken for a baby dragon. Found in the underground water systems of Edwards Plateau in Texas, the Texas blind salamander is a rare cave-dwelling troglodyte amphibian. These creatures have red gills on the back of their heads, but other than that, they are colorless. They have lost their sight, an adaptation to their dark habitat. They locate their prey by moving their heads side to side and sensing a change in the water pressure. Their numbers are declining because of water pollution. Blind cavefish. First found in 1936 in the karst caves of Sierra de El Abra in Mexico, The blind cavefish is a freshwater fish with approximately 10 years of lifespan. It is interesting to note that surface-dwelling populations of this fish swarmed 3 separate caves and evolved into the eyeless, unpigmented cave lineages. It is amusing to know that these creatures use sonic clicks to communicate with other blind cavefishes. 6 different kinds of clicks have been discovered, and the clicks are more aggressive when competing for food.